So I got this new keyboard and wow, it's amazing. It could maybe even be the best hybrid keyboard for gaming, productivity and office work. And with its price, it just makes it even better. Well, let's get into the video. So this keyboard feels amazing. I got the aluminium version of this keyboard and I think that it feels a bit like a MacBook Pro with the soft edges and just the round corners. It just feels perfect to me. And it reminds me a lot of my MacBook actually. That's why I think this pair is the perfect pair. So it's mainly the frame that's aluminium and then the bottom is plastic. And then there's obviously the keys that's plastic as well. But the frame itself, it feels really robust and it just feels really, really smooth. So this keyboard has standing feet. It has 3 levels. You can fold it out completely and then it's lifted a bit over the table. And then there's a medium level as well. And then you can put it flat down on the table. So it all just really depends on what you prefer in a keyboard and how you prefer to hold your keyboard. Me myself, I have pretty large hands and I just prefer that it's flat on the table. So for optimized ergonomics, you can actually buy this Keychron handrest and then you can just optimize your ergonomics even better. But I don't really want a handrest, but you can get that if you actually need it. So when it comes to the switches, you have a few options. Where I bought it, you could get the Keychron red and you can get the Keychron brown switches. And since my girlfriend is a bit annoyed by my keyboard because it's really loud when I type, at least my old one was, but this one I got the red keys and it is actually more silent, but it's not completely silent obviously. But I think in general I prefer a much more silent mechanical keyboard compared to like a really loud one. But again, that's just personal, and if you like a really nice loud mechanical keyboard, you should maybe get some other switches than the Keychron red ones. So one of the main reasons I wanted a mechanical keyboard is because I game. I play World of Warcraft and I really want a mechanical keyboard, and I've been using a mechanical keyboard for my entire life. So what I was looking for in a mechanical keyboard was that it was portable, I could use it for my Windows computer and I could use it for my Mac computer. And it is actually compatible with both Windows and Mac. There's modes where you can switch it in Windows mode and in Mac mode. And you also get Windows keys with it as well, so you can actually switch the keys out if you're using a Windows computer and then switch back to Mac keys if you're using a Mac computer. I've had a Razer Black Widow keyboard for 7 years now and it's performed really well and I've been really satisfied with it. But honestly, I think this is actually better. It is smaller and it just feels better to type on compared to my Razer Black Widow. So when it comes to gaming, I would actually prefer this now over my Black Widow. And I think I might just sell my Black Widow or maybe just throw it out, I'm not sure yet. So the reason why I like it for gaming is because it's so small and it still has all the keys you need in a game. And it's very accessible because it's so small. So you can reach the keys really easily and yeah, it's just really nice. And if you're a gamer, you don't really need to invest in a gaming keyboard and a MacBook keyboard because you can actually just switch around. So if you're gaming on your Windows computer, you can just connect it to that. And if you need to go back to your Mac, you can easily just bring it back to your MacBook. So if you're looking for a keyboard that is really good for gaming, you can definitely get this keyboard. But also, if you're into productivity or just a student, I would actually say that this is really, really good for that as well. Since the keyboard has the perfect size, you can bring it anywhere you want. You can bring it to uni, you can bring it to a cafe, you can bring it anywhere, and it fits in any bag. So if you bring your laptop, you can definitely fit your keyboard in that bag as well. Is it then too small, do you think? No, I actually think it has the perfect size for me, and I'll say that I have pretty large hands, but for me, it actually is way better than my Black Widow. So if you're just going out for a coffee and you need to do some work on the cafe or something like that, you can definitely bring this keyboard as well. And if you get the Keychron red switches as well, it's not gonna be as loud as the Keychron brown switches. And so I'm just gonna do a quick sound test now of the keyboard so you can hear what it sounds like when you're typing on it. One important factor for me as well was the battery life, because you do need to charge this keyboard if you use it wirelessly, but you can also connect it through a cable. But the battery life is 240 hours of typing with the backlight turned off, which is incredible. So this keyboard pairs so well with the MacBook Pro. It has the perfect length of my MacBook Pro 14-inch M1, and it just connects instantly and it's so smooth to use on it. So definitely if you need a small and hybrid keyboard that sounds really well and has a really good build quality, you should definitely look into this keyboard, because it's perfect for your MacBook and it's perfect for gaming. So the whole thing really came as a surprise to me, because this keyboard is amazing, and I was looking online to find a good deal on it, and I found an amazing deal. I paid around $100, just a bit less actually, and that is really, really cheap. So for that price point and the quality you get in this keyboard, that is just amazing, and I think you should definitely look into it, and maybe you can find a really, really good deal on it, then it's definitely worth it. So I think the Keychron K6 is probably the best hybrid keyboard on the market right now, because it's so cheap and it's so good and the quality of it is amazing. I'm gonna put a link down in the description, because I can see there's a deal on their official website right now, so you should definitely check it out. And by the way, which mechanical keyboard do you have and why do you prefer it? Leave a comment down below. And if you want to see which MacBook I have and why I think I have the best MacBook on the market right now, you should definitely check this video out up here, and I will tell you everything you need to know about the MacBook Pro 14 M1. And thank you so much for watching.